This is gonna be day 43 of us becoming a full-time day trader. Unfortunate day today. I'm just gonna get straight into it and take you through it. Yeah, straight into it. My bias today was bullish originally because it looked like we've swept liquidity with this leg down here, and we broke structure to the upside, and it looks like we're gonna start moving up on both indexes up to here. This is what I saw. Break structure to the upside on both indexes, so I thought we were gonna start moving up. But market opened. We on both indexes we just went straight down. On Nasdaq we went further than ES. Nasdaq we went quite far down, like some big candles down. And ES was just like not much happening here. We still went down. We kind of created an SMT. Yeah, we created an SMT here. However, we've got right, not however. Adding on to what I've just said, we've created an SMT. I don't know, it's not the same one, but we've created a bit of a higher time frame SMT here, with ES being the leading index. We'll see how that goes. It's SMT so far. So yeah, I mean, for a while we're just stuck in this price range. We don't really sweep liquidity at the start of market open, so I wasn't ready to take a short. If we swept some form of liquidity on market open, then I would have been ready and open to take a short if one presented itself. But it didn't anyway. Well, okay, somewhat did, because we went into fair value gap here. However, that was like extremely early into market open. A bit of a risky one. But no, I didn't take a trade. I didn't take a short. So yeah, I just left it. I was patient. I just waited to see what was going to happen. After we swept this bit, after we swept down here, we started moving back up, created a gap here, and went into this gap in Nasdaq. What did this? Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same. Okay, and we also tapped into a gap on ES. So now that we broke a structure to the upside on Nasdaq, and onto the upside on ES as well. Let me take you back as well. Actually, sorry, I missed out a big thing. Nasdaq inverse this gap here, so I was like, "Oh, we're going down," but then ES respected the gap. So I think Nasdaq just inversed it to go and sweep out this liquidity, and then now it's going to start going back up. Sorry, because I just missed out. I just wanted to add that in. Back to where I was. We start moving up again, break structure to the upside on both indexes. We tap into a gap on both indexes here. This is when I go and look for break structure to the upside, which I do. We are already very far into market open, nearly an hour in. Normally I wouldn't go this long, however, I started seeing some opportunity here, so I decided to wait a bit longer. And I entered this break structure to the upside here. I broke this high here, put my stop loss down here. Well, it was a bit fast, I think it was around here. It might that out actually. So was it here? I think I put my stop loss around here. I put it just under that low, and I was very optimistic. But I do regret being this optimistic because we were so far into market open. If we were a bit earlier into market open, this would have been not too bad. But I put my take profit all the way up here. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad target if we weren't so far into market open. So that's the kind of mistake I did as well. Yeah, so I entered on that break structure to the upside, did that, stop loss down there, take profit up there. We went up, we got somewhat close, and then we just started going down, and as you can see, stopped me out. It wasn't a bad trade. I was very patient. That's one plus that we could take away from that. I was very patient the whole time. I stuck to my bias. I don't mind changing bias if it's really like showing me like some concrete proof that it's gonna keep going that other way. But today it didn't, as ES was still looking more bullish than bearish, and ES and Nasdaq was looking bearish. So they are kind of opposite there until this, when very much the upside on both indexes. Is it a bad trade? I don't think so. Is it a bad trade to take late on? Possibly. I could have targeted probably. Where are we? I could targeted this high, but then the risk to reward ratio is a bit. Yeah, I mean that would be terrible. So, and then there wasn't any highs to target in between these two. So I don't think it was a bad trade overall. It's just unfortunate. I'm very close to blowing the account. I'm not happy how this is going. We're 43 days in, and I've not really made any progress. I have been very close to passing one account, but then I just got to my head, and I lost that account. But so we're not really making any progress. So I don't know. Obviously, we're gonna keep going. Of course, we're gonna keep going. It's just, do I need to change something? I'm not sure, because 43 days in, not much progress has been made. But I think I'm gonna keep going, of course. But that's what you have to do. You have to keep going and stay consistent. I've been consistent recently. I've been working very hard. It is what it is, I guess. It was an okay trade, I guess. It's just the time was a bit late into market open. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say about this trade. I think it was day 43 today. Yeah, so day 44 tomorrow, Thursday. We've got orange folder news tomorrow at 3, I think it was. That's really the only news that we've got this week. Quite slow, quite weak. I am down on the week. Am I? Wait, yeah, I'm down on the week. Just have to keep moving. Thanks for watching. Yeah, back tomorrow, Thursday, day 44 tomorrow. Boom.